and it was so difficult to work with her for me because I really didn't get the illness in detail. So Ana, would you like to just tell us a little bit about talk about fibromyalgia, your blog, where people can follow you at, and anything else you want to add in?
Sure. I was actually giggling when you first were talking about people looking at you and not really realizing that you actually have a handicap. And just this morning, WC and I were recapping an incident that happened about a month ago. Our car broke down, so we borrowed our neighbor's car, and she had a handicap sticker. So we stopped to grab a cup of coffee, and that particular day I was in so much pain I couldn't move my arms and I could barely walk. And when I realized, oh my God, there's a handicap sticker here, this is perfect, this will be quick in and out. Well, as we pulled up, I freaked out. I grabbed her cane and held it close to me so that it's visible to everybody that's around me, and WC started laughing, and it's so weird calling you WC. Bill started laughing, and he's like, why are you doing that? And I was like, you don't understand. I look perfectly healthy, so if I'm a healthy person coming out of this car with the handicap sticker, I got a lot of backlash. And I was just reading an article this morning about someone, a woman who has prosthetic leg, and her gait is pretty normal. So she received a hate letter taped to her car, basically saying that they watch her going in and out of the handicap spot, that she looks perfectly fine, and next time they see her, they're gonna call police so that they can tow her. So
now that's
horrible.
Just creepy. That's like someone stalking her.
That's the world we live in today. Everyone's got an
Not only is that inappropriate, but let's face it, what are they doing watching her 24/7 anyway?
That's how we live. Some people, they have their stool in the window and they're just waiting for someone to come and do something so they can make noise about it, and
they're gonna pick on the handicap.
Well, but like Ana said, she doesn't look handicapped. This woman, she doesn't look handicapped at all, but it's none of your business if she is or is not, unless
Correct.
she's doing somersaults as she gets out the car. And then you can question her.
And that is the biggest, I think, biggest issue that we in autoimmune disease community face. How do we put face to this invisible illness? I was diagnosed with it's invisible. Trust me, it's very visible and tangible to me.
Absolutely.
But to anybody around or people that don't know me, they can't pick up on cues. I look perfectly healthy. Putting face to these diseases or disorders, however you want to call them, is first step in the struggle to gaining money for research, even acknowledgement that the research is needed.
Well, you yourself, and another thing I was really impressed with when I met Ana, she's not seeking medicine. She's seeking alternative ways to keep herself pain-free and healthy. And we clicked because she's a practicing yogi as well. So how does that help you with the fibromyalgia? Are you able to do any yoga poses or meditation and breathing when you're in that amount of excruciating pain?
No.
Okay.
I can just do light stretches. I listen to my body and I let my body lead me to the point where it can go. Sometimes it's 5-minute session and sometimes it's a 20 or 30-minute session, and I am okay with that because my body is literally telling me what it can and cannot do. But I would like to touch upon the whole question and issue of over-medication. That was another thing that was very new to me. I rarely saw a doctor, except when I broke my leg when I was 7 years old. I was never sick, and my first diagnosis came when I went to do a routine checkup before my student teaching, and it is mind-boggling how quick doctors are to prescribe medications, and I'm talking about toxic medications. I'm not talking about Tylenol or thing here or there. And for things like fibromyalgia and lupus, which I'm diagnosed with as well, there's no cure. There's no specific medicine where they can just give you medicine and say, okay, in 6 weeks you're going to be fine. And I would go in and they would ask me, so how are you feeling today? And I would say, oh, well, I'm in a lot of pain. Oh, would you like Vicodin? Would you? I'm just like, really, we're immediately going to Vicodin? How about, well, can we do some life changes? Let's see what your diet is, nutrition is like. What is your lifestyle? Can we do some kind of alteration to your, how you deal with stress? And it truly drew that connection of, what a huge industry the pharmaceuticals are, and to people literally claiming, okay, so why are we not doing research on this? This is affecting millions and millions of people.
And clearly there's no medication that, it's incurable. It's not something you can cure with a medication. So then my question is, why are not more healthcare providers then falling back on preventative measures, preventative in mean of flare-ups? What can we do to prevent these flare-ups? So of course they're going to tell you, decrease your stress, eat right. Well, can you help me out a little bit more with that? Because what do you mean to me when you say decrease my stress? What exactly should I eat? And does it need to be that ABC 1, 2, 3? Yes. Because if you were writing a prescription, you would give them the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s about this pill's going to cause that and that pill's going to cause that.
Absolutely.
So let's,
Absolutely.
before we get there, let's back up.
No,